What is going on, lads? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be opening my rewards from this final international game week, or international break game week, before this weekend kicks off, game week 19. I had an unexpected midweek where, if you've been around for a while, my sort of niche on the game was, on sorare that is, was like under 23 midweeks. I was a self-proclaimed Mr. Midweek. And that kind of just disappeared, to be honest. I've just not really had, I don't know, maybe I just lost the ability or the urge to maybe like go and hunt them. But for the international breaks, I was like really keen on trying to get, as many sort of gaps filled as possible. Whereas like, in the international breaks, well, for this specific one, there was, it was spread across 3 game weeks, 16, 17 and 18. To be honest, 16 and 17 didn't actually go that well for me, to be honest. But this final game week, which is game week 18, rewards will be out in the next few minutes. I'm picking up 3 cards. I haven't picked up 3 cards in one game week all season, never mind in an international break, in a midweek. So I felt as though, like, if I didn't open them, it feels like a waste of, or like not opening them on for a video felt like a bit of a waste, because like, it's the first time this has happened all season. It's a tier 1 as well. I finished 2nd in All-Star, which I'll show you the team for that in a minute, and 2 tier 2s. One of those being in under 23, which is, bringing me back to my Mr. Midweek days. Although, obviously not winning it or anything, but getting a captaincy right is always a rarity on this channel. I don't tend to get my captains right. One of the hardest things to do in this game, especially when you're choosing between, 7 players. But things went well enough to finish in the top 10. A little bit of essence on top. I might be able to get a craft out as well with the essence on top that you win from. Like, I think you get, winning the tier 2, like the equivalent of that is like 200 essence on top. Like if I've got 10% boost on there, basically. So hopefully we can edge towards maybe 1,000. Maybe we'll do it. I've got just under 170 essence in rare right now. I am getting a bit of super rare essence, but it won't be enough to craft, sadly. I did eat a ton of DMPs, as you can see. I finished 16th here, and with a complete DMP. Trincao didn't even get off the bench, which was obviously really bitterly disappointing, because I coulda, woulda, shoulda got into the top 4 there, really. 58 points away from a star, so that would have been amazing. But I did finish 2nd in this in my last lineup. Like, this was my least prioritized lineup. I made 3 all-star lineups, and this is just sorare in a nutshell, right? Your 2 worst lineups on paper end up winning things, and the one that you prioritize obviously doesn't. That is literally sorare in a nutshell. You can prep all you want. You think you've got the 7 best players, and then Diogo Costa gets an error, and Acosta DMPs. It's just part of the game. we've just got to live with it, I guess, for as long as we play it. But D3, 2nd place. I was 20 points off first. Top 4 get tier 1, so I didn't miss out on a star rare necessarily. I had Schultz waiting to play, and he literally finished a couple of hours ago in a 0-0 draw. 66 points. But I've got like a good percentage bonus on him, because I've had him for years, and he's 5% collection and all that sort of fun stuff. So tier 1 from D3. I mean, there's some good tier 1s out there. The pool is vast, though, I will say. Like, it could just be anyone, right? Like, you've got Cherkis at the top here, Wellenruthers, Soberslys up there, some big cards. I'm not expecting to win any of those, to be honest. I have to avoid MLS players like the plague. I cannot win an MLS player. I mean, I can, but I really don't want to. Like, you got Muller in there, for example. Interesting, Trubin's gone down to a tier 1. I won him as a star not too long ago. But anyone from like Liga, Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League, I don't play in season, so that player would probably just be an instant sell. And then the tier 2s, obviously one's under 23 and one's all-star, so they could be anything, especially in the tier 2 pools. Literally anything. The game week before this, just to sort of give you a little overview, like, didn't do well at all. And this was the weekend, right? Like, the weekend where I had way more lineups. Couple of again, I don't want to go into a DMP chat, but a couple of DMPs, and you just end up with egg on your face sometimes. And I had way more lineups this past weekend, but more lineups doesn't equate to more prizes, sadly. I'm coming out of this game week with 3 cards. Like I said, I haven't done that in sorare 26, so it's a bit of a first timer for me. If you do enjoy the video, lads, please do leave it a like. Rewards should be out, so I'm going to give this a little refresh, and we'll get into some Yeah, claim your glory. Let's do it. So we'll do the 2 tier 2s. We'll do the tier 1. And then I'll hopefully craft. I don't know if... Because I've seen somebody have a bit of trouble with the... So there we go. We've got the tier... Oh, what's this? Yeah, the essence. Yeah, I don't know if the essence thing's working. Like, you know, when you get, like, the bonus on top of the cards, like the essence. I don't know if it's working right now, which is a bit of a killer. I definitely don't want to confirm all. So I want to open them individually. Let me just do this. Right, so I got my essence from there. Essence from All-Star Super Rare, right. Ooh, that's fun. You can get the choice now to, like, if I can basically turn that 273 rare essence into, like, 1365 limited. That's actually really, really cool. I wonder if they'll do that with Super Rare. Like, can you change Super Rare to Rare? Like, will it go down that way? That would be super, super cool if you could do that, but... I'm not. I think it'll just be like rare and limited, but maybe in the future. Should we do under 23 first or All Star? I feel like All Star has probably got the higher ceiling, but also probably the lower floor. Whereas under 23 is a little bit more concentrated. There's just less players to choose from. So yeah, let's do the under 23 then first, and then I'll leave the 2 All Stars for the end. So under 23, I finished 10th. Tier 2, who is it? It's a defender. Austria. Ooh, Tyrol. Ooh, he's a rookie as well. And of course, he's a complete DMP. That is the state of a tier 2 right now in this game. I mean, it looks a beautiful card, I can't lie, but I don't think he's going to be of much use. Like, yeah, did not play. You don't have to tell me twice. I know what that looks like. That feels brutal. I can't lie. That feels absolutely shocking, actually. To be completely honest. Okay, we'll do the All-Star tier 2 next. See what that looks like. I mean, I'm praying it looks better than this. Let's see who it is. Defender again. Okay, German. Ooh, Monaco. Thilo Kerr. Now that's decent. That's actually really interesting because Dyer just got injured. So Thilo Kerr's stock, if you want to say, is probably a bit higher than it would be, you know, otherwise. That's actually pretty good from All-Star as well, to get like a Liga 1 player. I said I wanted, you know, Liga 1, Bundesliga or La Liga players, just because in general they are the most expensive. That makes up for the under 23 tier 2 there. Because yeah, I play Liga and I don't have any Monaco cards, but yeah, that is a really interesting, especially like right now with obviously Dyer being injured for a few weeks. That could actually turn into a decent little card. Now the big one. Now we need the tier 1 from All-Star to be one of the top leagues, right? With, you know, I'd like to avoid Prem if I could, just because, I mean, at that point, like, I could sell him, but whatever. I like keeping my rewards as like a memento thing, and yeah, and I don't play Prem right now. I don't think I have any, sort of will to want to play Prem this season, to be honest. Like, in season, that is. I obviously have Prem cards, but I play them in Classic. So yeah, really hoping it's Liga 1, Bundesliga or La Liga from this tier 1 for second place in All-Star. Lads, if you haven't left a like, please do so. Give me that luck I need. Because after that, under 23 tier 2, I need all the luck I can get, lads. Come on then, let's see who it is. It's goalkeeper. Oh, Netherlands. AZ. Okay. That feels pretty good. And I don't know the date, I couldn't tell you, but I've actually won his card, maybe not last year or the year. I've won an Oduro before. I still have him in the gallery, so this will be my second Oduro. It's obviously not a big 3 league, but it's an under 23 keeper from the Netherlands. Like, I have, you know, in season Eredivisie cards. Like, this does fit perfectly, if I'm being completely honest. I don't need any in-season goalies because I'm actually like super stacked. I already have five in-season Eredivisie keepers, which is probably a bit, well, now it's 6. This is an interesting one, like a really interesting card. Super happy with that, by the way. Will it give me my essence? Here we go. It might give it here. No, it hasn't given it, has it? See, I'm not sure if that's working anymore, where you get like the bonus on top of the cards, like for the ceiling. Because this is just counting the essence I won from Super Rare, and then that D2 under 23. So, yeah, it's a bit weird that. Am I revealing my cards again? I've already done this. What's going on? What is going on? really happy with Oduro. I don't know what his value would be, because his he doesn't really score that well, to be honest. Like, he's highly rated goalkeeper, obviously from the Netherlands, playing Ajax this weekend, and then they do play midweek as well, which is really interesting. That is another big perk of his. Like, I'm sure his price is a little bit. Yeah, he's like £100. That is honestly a really, really interesting card to win, to be honest. I don't know where you would have been in the pool, but let's see how long ago I won that other Oduro. Yeah, about a year ago, which is funny. So yeah, that would have been last season, right? About a year ago. Will it tell me to the date? I don't think it does. Oh, does it? No. I wish I knew the date, because it can't be too far away from, yeah, where I've just won one again. So that's really interesting, but a weird one in the sense of, like, I don't know what to do with him because I've got a decent amount of Eredivisie cards. Like, it's probably the most stacked outside of Challenger I am for, like, in-season keepers in general. Like, have a look at this. I've got, that'll be my 6th in-season keeper. So Debusa, I crafted the Van Overleen guy. I bought a Vuysen, I bought a Bielsa, and Van Gassel was my first one. I've got Pasveer, but Pasveer doesn't count. But, like, yeah, I'm not going to say no to another in-season Eredivisie keeper at this point. Like, that's a huge W. Yeah, really happy with that. And then, yeah, let's have a look at this guy. I wonder why he's a tier 2. I can't think of a reason why this guy would... Okay, so 0% chance to start this weekend, which is just hilarious. You can't buy him, which is weird. Like, normally there's an instant buy. They've only... Wow. So what? Someone won him 2 months ago, and they haven't minted him since. And, of course, I'm the one that gets stuck with the the second mint. And then Big Tilo. Yeah, I wonder if Tilo's had a bit of a price bump now that... Because he hasn't scored well so far. Wow, he got red carded last game. Interesting. Trent's got one up for sale. His instant buy is £40. Yeah, I was going to say, his price will take a little... I mean, he started off the season super expensive because everyone thought he would start. Because, like, last year, Thilo Kehrer was, like, the guy in Ligue 1, you know, without being, like, a PSG player. But that's honestly a really nice little addition to my Ligue 1 gallery. But, yeah, the Oduro one's super fun as well because midweek's in-season keeper definitely has a place in my gallery for sure. Especially with a midweek coming up literally next game week 20. For, yeah, I guess they'd be in the Europa or Conference League. Let's just have a look where he pops up. They can't be in the Champions League, can they? Yeah, there he is. At home as well, great fixture. And I don't have a ton of in-season keepers. Well, I do. I have a couple in the Europa League, but not a ton of depth. But that definitely helps. Makes me feel like I need to build an AZ stack now, or like at least a defensive stack for the midweek and the weekends, just so I've got like a rotation of like 5 to 6, goalkeeper defender options for Eredivisie every weekend. And yeah, I really like the thought of that. That is a really nice little win. I'm always like bummed in a way when I win goalkeepers because they're just goalkeepers, I always want to win outfielders. But yeah, I can't be mad at an Oduro win. Chavez has been on fire, hasn't he? He could be a... It doesn't look like he plays all the time though. I'll have to have a little look into that. But lads, I do really appreciate you watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do leave it a like. Let me know how you got on this international break. Were you playing in the arenas, like the elite arenas and stuff? I kind of avoided them personally. Obviously wish you a massive good luck this upcoming weekend. Hopefully the sorare gods are good to you. Appreciate you all, lads, and I'll see you guys next week.